Welcome, ladies, and thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. It's a little bit of a different time, normally 6 a.m.-ish, but today we are coming in the afternoon, or early afternoon, early morning? Morning. See, clearly Evan's back there to help me out. Today I have a special guest with me. This is Laine. Laine has been training with me in person for a little over a year now.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of fun together, and she so graciously volunteered to join, and so I love that she's here. We're gonna have some fun, and we've got good rapport, so we're gonna have some laughs. Evan's not doing the workout in the background though, so I don't know who we're gonna laugh at. But I'm sure he'll say something at some point.
Trust yourself.
But we're still going to have some fun. So go ahead, just grab some dumbbells for this workout. If you got a fitness tracker, go ahead and let it know that you are working out so you get credit for that. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to work in supersets. So we've got 2 moves each round. We have 3 rounds. So it's going to be a quick and effective workout, and we're going to have some fun. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go ahead and dive in. So the first one's going to be a bent scaputation raise. And so for this, I would go kind of medium weight here. So Laine, I'm going to start you with an 8. And I'm going to go 10. And I'm going to have her stand forward, but I'm going to stand from the side so you can make sure that you know what we're doing. So you stay that way. And so we're going to be starting a 90-degree angle here. You're going to lock that in. So that bend right there is going to stay, and we're going to raise it up and then bring it back down. So we're going to do 10 of these. Yep. Thinking about those shoulders. I promise I'm counting. And we're breathing. That's always good. Almost there. Good. My shoulder's popping. All right, I'm already sweating. First move in. All right, shake it out. All right, next we're going to have train rows. So this one you might want to go up a little bit in weight. And so, Laine, I'm actually going to let's have you do the 12s. I think that'll be good for you. My shoulders are already on fire. I am warmed up. My body is feeling warm. All right, so for this one, we want to make sure when we're doing train rows, we have a nice flat back. So bend in that knee. That weight's going to hang in front of you, slight bend in both elbows here, and we're going to alternate lifting. So each one is 1 rep, and we're going to do 20 total. If you start to feel your back is starting to hunch, poke that chest out, even it out. And again, we're breathing. This is a great move to get your heart rate up. So is talking. I feel like mine is on fire. So, Laine, I think you're ahead of me, so I think...
Sorry.
No.
I didn't know I was going to be in front.
No, I meant...
So I was planning on watching you.
No, what I meant was I paused while you were still doing your reps. Like
Am I finished?
Yes. You reached 20 before I did.
That's what I have to do.
I threw you off there. So, yeah, so we're going to go right back to it. If at any point, so I want to encourage you guys, start with a heavier weight, start where you started, and then you can drop down if you need to. Are you good with the 8 still for that first move? I'm already regretting holding the 10s. Okay. All right, so we're bent here, and we're taking it up. You can stay sideways so they can see.
Sideways still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if you prefer forward, I'll go sideways. Evan, you're missing out.
I know.
This one burns. He said he already did shoulders this week. But I can promise you he didn't do that move.
I did not.
All right, awesome job. All right, going back to our train rows. Got him. All right, oof, 20 total. Here we go. Look how in sync we are.
I like it when we're in sync. You know, that's my personality. Everything lined up.
Good job. Yeah, I'm here for it. All right. Oh, gotta go back to the... Oh, this one's kicking my butt. All right. All right, you can face forward this time if you'd like. Just switch it up.
Okay.
You're like, I don't know about this. All right, here we go. Good. Watching
Right.
the back and forth.
Yeah, back
Good job.
and forth walking.
Whew. And remember, so we are on set 3. So in this 4th one, once we get there, we're going to finish out with our second move here. But if you need to take a break, just put that weight on your hips and then hop back into it when you can. Whew, I am like winded. What is going
Talking
on?
more, so.
I'm definitely talking, but I'm so used to talking.
Okay. So am I facing forward?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to alternate. Yep. Squeeze that back. Whew, good job. See that one? It just feels like it flies by. That first one, I'm like, how are we on? We're only on 7. All right, it's our last round. If your weight is not too challenging just yet, maybe go up in weight or go up in reps. I'm feeling very challenged, so I think I'm gonna stick right where I am.
I think you need to go up.
Evan, you need to go sit in the corner. So I'm gonna stick with my 10s.
Okay.
Laine's gonna stick with her 8s. All right, last set. Here we go. All right, I lied. We're gonna do 2 extra because Evan made me feel bad about myself. Good job. Good job. All right, for my train rows, I'm gonna do 30 reps total. You good with that? Just an extra 10, 5 each side.
Like I won't lie.
Yeah, really.
Well, she's like, how do I say no to that?
Like pressure.
These ones
Put on
kind
the
of fly
spot.
by. And we are 1 exercise away from getting a break. So there's that. So, staying positive here. All right, here we go. Keep pushing.
Yeah, keep pushing.
There it is. See, I knew we had it in us. Whew. Thank you, Evan, for pushing me on that first move. All right, go ahead, grab some water. We're gonna let the heart rate come back down. Whew, that was a good one. I'm feeling fired up. All right, this week we are focusing on a time audit within the challenge. And what you guys are doing is writing out what you're doing with all your free time or scroll time. And so I've been talking to a lot of the ladies that have been doing this, and it's been very eye-opening. So even if you're not currently in the challenge, or if you haven't even started you're in the challenge but you're not doing the time audit yet, I still highly encourage you just to do it for one day. Just to write out just the extra stuff. You don't have to write out that you're working out right now, but write out the extra stuff just so you can get a good idea of where you're spending your time. Because one of the biggest things I hear is, I don't have enough time. That's number 1 excuse. You probably have the time. But you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. So it's a fun one. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. All right. Ready for the next one? Okay. I'm asking myself. It's not really you. I'm just trying to make sure these arms are ready. All right. So next one, the first move will go a little bit lighter, and the second one will still stay kind of lighter. When we're working shoulders and back, you're going to use obviously a lot of weights here. And so I think we're going to start we're going to start with 8s, which I guess that means I got to start with 10s. Yay. Oh, okay. So we're gonna do an upright raise to fly. So slight bend in that elbow, we're gonna bring that up and then fly. Or do you regret this? Yep. And then bring it back down. Oh, she's still flying over there.
I'm flying.
She's like, oh, that was, I guess that's the hard part. All right. All right, I've done 1. We got this. Slight bend in that elbow, bring it back down. Here we go.
Am I supposed to be facing the other way?
No, sometimes, but no, I feel like I'll give them one rep this way.
Yeah, it might be prettier from you than me.
Oh, I don't know. This way's pretty. I'm like popping every which way. This is what I get for making fun of Evan all the time. It comes full circle. I'm having fun. Whose idea was this? You're probably at 10. I'm struggling. We got a couple more reps here. You've probably done enough. You're probably good. I'm just going really slow. Oof. Okay. That one got me. All right, I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm just falling apart over here. All right, so next is going to be straight arm lat pullback. This one you could probably do, let's just keep you with the 8s because I don't want to use 12s. I'd like to stick with my 10s, please.
Okay, I'll take 8.
Back to what you'll do.
Okay. Whew. All right, so this one we are going to be bent over. Same thing here, we want a nice flat back. The key here, though, is we don't want to bring this up because this becomes a tricep exercise. So we want that weight down, hanging, slight bend in the elbow. Notice her back is nice and flat. And then she's going to think about her lats as she reaches back with the weight. Perfect. Okay, and so the lat, here's what we're thinking about. Obviously, your shoulders are fired up. They're going to be engaged in this as well. So is the rest of your arms, but the more you think about your back, the more you're actually going to use it. I think you're ahead of me. Again, I know you're like, hey, Faith, you don't know how to count. No, I'm just
No,
slow
she
today.
does know how to count. We'll have a conversation, and she'll say, "That's 8."
She's like, you sure? All right. So if you want to keep this for the next one, we're going to go back. Like, you can put it on your hips, like we talked about. I'm going to 5, so don't judge me. This 10s ain't happening.
I've got the mic right there. So.
Oh, and this will give me an opportunity to show y'all a nice, fun little trick. All right. So say you don't have 8s, but you need something a little bit heavier than a 5, but you got a 3 and a 5. You can cross those to make your weight, like so. Fun. Learn something new every day, right? All right, so we're going back to that first move. Slight bend in the elbow, straight and open. Yeah, this is more my speed. My little baby arms. Bless them. That's why y'all don't skip upper body days. See how we're breathing? That's what you need to be doing. Make sure you're breathing, super important. We're almost there. She's like, are we done with this? Last one. Here we go. Awesome job. Whew, I am sweaty. All right. This feels like too much for this one. Okay. Why'd you make this so hard, Laine? Normally I just blame Evan for all the exercise choices, but...
Well, she sets me up. She asks which exercise.
I'll be like, oh, Evan, what's your favorite leg exercise? And it's always like the worst. Probably because he skips leg day and he only knows like 3 exercises. I'm trying to make fun of you so you do the right thing and stop skipping leg day.
You know what I do?
Good job, Laine. Doing this for you. Just like you said, oh, you need to do more, Faith. Then I did.
This is nice, speaking from this side.
All right. All right, I don't love this one, if I'm being completely honest. Ooh, I felt like I needed to be honest today. All right, here we go.
But you're using one of your tricks with the weight.
That's right, I got to show them something.
And if somebody doesn't have weights,
Yep, absolutely. So if you don't have, look at me swinging the weights. Don't do that. If you don't have the weights, though, you can make a tight fist. Still, it's really important that you actually have that tight fist there and still do the movement. You are still going to feel that in the right muscles. And the more you think about, again, your shoulders here for this, the more you are going to engage that muscle. This feels good. Yeah. Oh, 10. Awesome.
yeah.
You did 10. I got to do like 5 without weights. So, all right. Back to our lat pull. All right. No, you stay
Must
sideways.
stay on.
Yeah. All right, slight bend and take it straight back. Just make sure on that down it's controlled. You don't want to just fling it down, but you want it controlled. Good job. All right. Good news is we only have to do it like one more time. And the next set, I think we're going to enjoy even more. So, and I mean that. That wasn't sarcasm. Like, oh, yay, this next set's worse. It actually, in my opinion, is better because we'll be engaging some bigger muscles in the next one. All right, so this is our last set. Again, if you can go heavier. I did my heavier stint in the first round, so I'm just going to stick with these 8s. But maybe you do an extra rep. Remember, if you need to stop halfway through, you can throw that weight on your hips and then just hop back in when you're ready. All right, ready, Laine? Yeah. You're like, yes, I'm so excited. All right, so we did 10. I'm gonna put the weight on my hips, and I'm gonna do 2 extra reps, because Evan's staring at me. So, Laine, blame Evan when your arms fall off. It's all with intent. There was intent there. All right, so we're gonna do 2 extra reps to make us feel better. 2 doesn't sound so bad. All right. Done with those. Whew. All right. Next one. Look at all these pretty weights. Look at them. I'm just buying time. All right. Same thing here. We're going to go for 12 on this one. If you need to take a break, you can even break it up in 6 and 6. Or you can up your weight and just do the same 10 reps. Or you can stay where you're at. That's okay too. What you want? Do you want 10s? You were looking at them.
Which one are we doing again?
This one.
Oh, yeah, I'll try.
Oh man, that means I gotta do 12.
I'll try.
See, now we're gonna stay at 10 reps. We're not doing extra reps. We did extra weight. That's the deal. You don't have to do both. All right, look at you, challenging me to be better.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead. Okay, I did not expect to get this sweaty today. Is the air on? Oh, yeah, now.
I'm accommodating.
Yeah, you're so kind, so kind. Go ahead and grab some more water. We are done with our first 2 supersets, and we only have 1 left. So far, which has been your favorite exercise that we've done in today's workout?
I'd have to say these.
You like those? Yeah.
It's a good Friday workout.
It is. It is. I didn't expect to work so hard. That's on me. All right. I think mine, I love a good train row. I just,
Yeah,
I
I do
always
like
love
that, yeah.
rows. Anything where I'm more targeting the back. I do like to target shoulders though, because that's the thing that is most defined when I work out. Like instantly, it's like, oh, she is working out. Once I get a little shoulder workout in, clearly I need to do it more often. Took a couple days off, it feels like. I'm going into this workout. We're having fun. It's great. It's great. All right, so next, we're going to have an overhead press and then a reverse grip row. So these ones you can go kind of, I'd say a little bit heavier, not anything crazy. Laine, we're going to go with the 8s for your overhead press. And I'm going to see my nice little 10s over here. And we're going to start with 10 reps here. And so we're going to do just like a regular press. So you don't need to come like military style where you come down. You can stop 90 degree here and take it back up, okay? Some people like to stagger their legs for balance. If you feel like that's you, go for it. And we're going to press up and bring it back down. Good. All right, next is our reverse grip row. And let's go heavier for you. Do you want 10s or 12s?
10s.
You're like, I'm gonna go.
Give me your 10s.
Yeah, give me those 10s.
Give me all your 10s.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, so for this one, I'm gonna show you real quick. So if you'll kind of come to the side, so bent over just like we normally would, nice flat back here, and then palms are gonna face forward, all right? And then she's still gonna do that same pulling motion, can't talk, and then bring it back down. Yep.
I'm waiting for you.
You're like, I'm waiting on you, but you're not getting the hint here. Look how nice and strong you look. See, she's got a mirror in front of her. She can see her if she looks. Well, not, I guess, to the side.
Well, it's nice to check your form.
It is. That's so important.
If you have a mirror.
I guess you did probably more reps, Laine, because you definitely were 2 ahead of me, and I just finished. All right. Back to our overhead press. See, this last round is nothing. This is just like a nice thank you, right? Like, you worked so hard those first 2 rounds. I want to make you feel strong this last one. All right, so we got our overhead press. And so we're going to breathe in on the down and out on the up. I probably could have led with that, but it's good to know when to breathe. So anytime you exert the force, when we press up, we breathe out, and then we breathe in. And you might be like, does it matter? It does. It makes a big difference, especially if you're lifting heavy. Using that breath can help give you that last little push you need to get that weight where you want it. Whew. All right. You can put those down. You don't get them. Not for this one. All right. We're so close to the end. We're doing amazing. All right, so remember, palms face out, nice flat back, and pull that towards yourself. Yep.
Would you rather start with the hardest set or finish with the hardest set?
Start every time. Because I'm already dying. I don't need to put the hardest one last. Now, have I been known to put the hardest one last? Yeah. Not always on purpose. It's usually an accident, and I don't realize it until I think you were done.
Nobody told me.
Sorry. She just gonna keep going. She's like, I'm just doing what I'm told. So she's used to me just staring at her and saying, okay, you're done. It's a little different atmosphere.
Yeah, it is.
What am I doing? Okay. All right, overhead press. We're halfway through this one.
Harder.
All right, we're ready. And here we go. Has anyone commented, Evan?
Not yet. I think everybody's working hard.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Everybody's focused on this Friday. People are working out though.
Yay.
Good.
Getting done.
That's what we like to hear. You can put those down. I'll hand these to you. There you go. All right. Oh, the end is near. All right, palms out and bring it back. Think about those lats again I talked about earlier. Those big muscles in your back. Good. You're done.
Thank you.
Thought it'd be nice for me to tell you this time. All right, so we have 1 round left. And I personally am going to go up and weight versus reps. What do you want to do?
Go up.
Doesn't that sound? It just sounds right.
No, we're on camera and
Yes.
everything.
I was kind of feeling like the 12s was a little easy for me on that last one. So I'm going to go to 12s for the overhead press if you want to do 10s. And then you'll do 12s on the reverse grip, and I'll do the 15s.
This might not be pretty,
Hey,
but we'll struggle through it.
at least we're in it together, because my
Yeah, we're trying.
shoulders feel like Jell-O.
You should do 20.
You should. Easy to say from the man that's not working out.
You know, it's hard work running these cameras. Laptop.
Struggling.
You got it.
The left arm.
There it is. That's it. Told you had it. It's mind over matter. Oh, here's these.
God.
Good news is, hey, this is it. We're done here. We need to crank this out, and then we're done. So 10 of these bad boys.
Okay, we can do it.
All right, we got this. Here we go. Good. Form is perfect. Awesome job. There it is. Whew, y'all, we made it. We did it. We had fun. It was quick, effective. I would high five you, but I'm not sure I can lift my hand that high. But we made it. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Did you have fun?
I did.
I think Laine should come back again, don't you? Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Whether you're catching the live or the replay, would love to see your selfies, and we will see you next time.